So if you don't find that this is a reasonable pricing, then I'm sorry, this may not be what you would want to pay. These.
What are benefit of learning negotiation skill from leader for achieve high income job?
Oh.
Well, I think this will be add on to the answer that we just answer. I think I don't like to call that negotiation. I also don't like that to call like persuade somebody to do something, because it sounds like very old school way of working
Yes.
as a leader for me. So this is the word I use nowadays. It's called, can I solve the problem of people and I add value to their life if they're going to use my product or service, or
Yes.
if my team going to work with me. Either both of them is still my client.
Yes.
My team member is also my client. I have to come to solve the problem in their life. What was that?
Yeah.
The income. They need an income to come back and make a living. So first
Yes.
I solve that problem. And then do I add value for them? It's like, what's the difference between they go work for me and work for someone else in the same
Yeah.
industry?
Yes.
So do the customer, right? I don't believe my product is the one and the only and the unique until my client cannot find from another company. But I think at the moment I sit down with a client, I have to solve the problem that other company cannot solve, and I confident to do it. At the same
Yeah.
time, it has to be mutual happiness in the transaction that we're going to exchange in value with the customer. So that would be the correct word that I will use. So yes, in leadership, that skill is something that you need to sharper over time, and you have to learn how to use communication. If the day you use one sentence and it not working, and it keep not working the same sentence with like 4 to 5 customer, it means you need to change a different sentence to communication with them to be effective. And it have to be high awareness and not tunnel vision. In that
Yeah.
way, I say, to deal with client and your team member.
Yeah. True. I never like to use this word called negotiation. Yeah. It never happens in like my dictionary that I have to like negotiate with people.
Yeah.
Because all the while, I always find that there's a value to everything.
Correct.
And like, for example, if I were to offer a certain service or a product, I say it's going to cost how much? All right, this is the price point. And you want to negotiate with me. Then in the first place, I would say, well, when I price this, it's because I find that the value that I'm going to give you is so many times more than this. That's why I
Yes.
find that this is a reasonable pricing, right? So if you don't find that this is a reasonable pricing, then I'm sorry, this may not be what you would want to pay. This is the value that you want to get out of it. So in the same context, when I want to buy something, frankly speaking, I seldom negotiate with people as well. Yeah, that's my style. Why?
Yeah.
Because if that person I need to negotiate and the person bring the price point down, then in the first place, I think there's some integrity issue with the person.
Yeah.
Right? So how did the person price that thing? Why do I, when I ask for it and then they give me a discount, bring the price point down and so on? Right? So that's where if I find that it is really expensive, I will tell the person, I don't think it is worth that value.
Mm.
This is what I would say. I don't think it's worth that value. So then the person will say, okay, how much value can I give to you? How much more can I give? Right. So in the same context, when I am going to negotiate, let's say for a high paying job, I will share with my bosses or whoever who's going to employ me this. You are going to get that value. All right. So now with that value that you are going to receive from me, which I'm going to give, okay, I'm really worth this much. Yeah. Because I'm going to give you more than what you're going to get.
Yeah.
When you're going to pay me, things like that. So that's where always my frame of mind, and that's where I think that it's a very healthy relationship, which means that is the reason why I think up to today, even when I was an employee times or when I work with other people, I can maintain a really good relationship with people because I don't undercut. I don't like to really negotiate. At most, I will say, you know what, it's a no deal.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go for no deal. It's okay. Yeah, because I do not like a case of I feel sour about it, you feel sour about it, and then we don't like it. It's all right. If we find that both value doesn't match, we just go for a no deal. It's okay.
If you love what you've been watching, if you love all the content that we share with you guys, and if you love whatever video and topic that we share with you guys, don't forget to
like, subscribe, and we are all in the YouTube, socials like Insta, FB, TikTok, and remember to watch out for our next video. Bye!